Hey, Bushcraft family here. Welcome back to another video in my squeaky chair. So if you hear some weird noises, it's not me farting. It is my chair. I promise. Well, what I figured what I'm gonna do. I've been getting these weekly reports, although this one's a little bit far behind. But still, you can kind of determine what's coming up for shortages and stuff like that, for produce, that is. Um, I get this weekly market review. It's from Produce Alliance. Yeah. Um, and they determine like stuff that are is really struggling, like losses and stuff, and like if there's an act of God and wipes out pineapples or oranges or something like that, then they interpret that as going to be a shortage of that product. And I happen to get signed up for this. I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to be getting this or not, but they they send it to me anyway. So I figure I might as well kind of hook you guys up and kind of show you what I've been looking at for these reports and whatnot. So I thought, let's get to it. So let's make sure this flips over. Ah, there we go. Now here you go. You see this market report right here. Let me zoom it in a little bit. It's a PDF file. Um, so it's pretty interesting. Some of the stuff is quite um, really accurate. Okay, first of all, we're going to go through this. This is from April 1st, which was my birthday. Um, and yeah, uh, this basically tells about some of the shortages that we'll be seeing here coming up. And one of the most um, important ones here are on this list is apples. Um, they're experiencing a big shortage this year, and um, we won't know until like August how bad it's going to be for the following, um, because we get apples from we get apples from different areas and stuff like that. But what they're saying is right now apples are extremely low. So if you're gonna do anything with apples, you want go grab a whole bunch of apples now, can them up, or do something with them to where you'll have them. Um, Dehydrate them. I've got a bunch in the refrigerator. I'm gonna go ahead and dehydrate those here soon, and try to get some more. Um, Another thing that they're showing is bananas. Let me see if I can find it. Growers have suffered major damages to crops and infestation, causing a large ripple in supply chain. We expect an escalated banana market through at least the first quarter of 2021. Limes are very short, particularly in the larger ones. And might add that Misfit Markets, the last couple boxes I've got are really small apples. I mean, real small. And I've told them this too, and they went ahead and credited me the money for those little apples. um, Also, berries. People have been going nuts for berries because um, elderberries are good for your immune system and stuff like that. And so, if elderberries are, so are the other berries. I is what they're thinking. So yeah. And Yuma vegetable season is coming to the end. Many shippers are transitioning. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's nothing there. But as you can see, the bananas, we're going to have a shortage of bananas. So, like I said, if you're doing anything with bananas or anything, go buy a bunch up, dehydrate them. Um, I think you can freeze bananas if you peel them and stick them in the freezer, can't you? I think you can. Same thing with avocados. Um, we get our avocados from Mexico. The majority of them. We do get some from California, but with everything that happened last year with fires and stuff, it's probably going to be pretty slim on the avocado market. Carrots is another thing. Slim pickings on the bigger ones. You're going to get the smaller ones, of course, but it seems like a lot of the vegetables, for some reason, that are being grown, they're growing quite small, and it's kind of harder. It's harder to sell. Like, you got a pound bag of carrots, and instead of being 6 carrots that make a pound or something like that, you're having to put in 15 carrots to make a pound, and that slows the market down like that. Um, Ginger and garlic. I've heard garlic is going to be very, very expensive here coming up. So, for spices or garlic or something like that, if you're growing garlic, now's the time to pick that stuff up, stick it in the ground so you'll have it. Um, Same thing with ginger. Limes, another thing for it's act of God, force of nature thing. I'm not didn't say exactly what is caused by the limes and stuff, but yeah, those are things that you're going to be short coming up. So if you're watching this video, go out and get that stuff if you're going to be using it anytime soon. Um, Again, prices are going to go up. Freight rates. That's kind of hard to say really fast. Are at an all-time high due to record demands of trucks and drivers and national emergence from yeah, that word right there. I'm not going to say it because I might get flagged for something. um, Programs such as the USDA box program thing, the V thing, yeah, the FEMA. There a lot of trucks, instead of shipping food, are shipping those things, and the prices for shipping it are going up because they're in demand. And as you can see here, there's been a 20% increase in gasoline, which again raises the food. So you got to consider all the vegetables and all the produce are going to be going up because of the freights and stuff. And I really love that these people send me this because I get a jump on a lot of stuff. You may see some of my videos and I say we're going to be coming up with shortages on this stuff. It's because I kind of get a jump on it from this report and stuff. And this usually you're supposed to get this ahead of time, and I didn't for some reason. I'm not gonna go and email them back and tell them, hey, you guys didn't send me an early one. But it shows weather and stuff like this for these are growing areas, so where the major produce and stuff comes from. That they show the weather and like if there's going to be a frost or something, it'll pop up here for those places. And yeah, you get the point. And it also tells you good buys and stuff like get into green beans. And down here again, it tells you about fruits and vegetables, avocados. Um, the volume will continue to tighten up, pushing FOB prices higher as we see lighter numbers crossing from Mexico due to revised volumes of higher demand. We continue to observe the spring crop as we lose due to freezing temperatures and blah, 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 that kind of stuff. Again, in Peru in May is a good time for avocados and stuff. And here we go with the bananas. Weather is getting better in the tropics, which should increase quality. Supply is still lower due to hurricanes in 2020. That still hurts. Yep. And pineapples. Pineapples are smaller. And again, that's probably due to the hurricanes that we're getting. That just blowing that wind around different areas and stuff impacts a lot of stuff. Grapes. Red grapes market holds steady for the last week with good supply and quality. New good quality grapes have a higher price attached. Yep. And I might add, some of the grapes are going to be more expensive because they turn those grapes into drinkable stuff. So, and I'm not talking about just grape juice. And there we have the weekly market review down here. I'm not going to go through a lot of this, but as you can see, berries are very high demand. And I do know, like for the strawberries, there's a certain somebody that most operating systems on your computer, the guy who owns that company, grows a lot of strawberries down yonder in Mexico. And it's robots that do all the picking and the farming and all that stuff. So, yeah. Go watch some of my videos about robots and the farming industry. Yeah, and we're gonna probably see a lot more of that stuff. And cats are digging on something over there. Grapefruits. Grapefruit is available in Riverside, while small sizes are available. Cat, stop it over there. In Central Valley. This is a very early start for some California grapefruit growers. Fruit is peaking on smaller sizes. So we're not going to see them big grapefruits. You're going to see them that look like oranges, basically. And here's the limes. Limes, force of nature. Limes continue to struggle as we approach April. This past week, we were down 250 plus loads from a normal 750 to 800 loads per week. Unfortunately, we are starting to see shift in sizing. That means they're probably picking them a bit too early, so they're not letting them get as big as they usually would. Learning heavy to smaller and larger size fruits. We expect to see this through most of April. So, yeah, I'm not going to go through all this, but you kind of get the idea. Because 250 compared to 800, that's a big bunch right there. And imports, specialties available are all these types of oranges. As you can see, they're available in most sizes, all sizes. Yeah. West Coast lettuce, all that looks really good so far. All fair and good. Fair. Peppers. peppers are on a watch list right now. Supply remains tight this week as a transition to new block ramps up out of Florida. In the west, yeah, seeing gradual declines of the winter crop. Can't talk. Winter crop. Yeah, so red and yellow looking good. I guess okay. It's just one of those things. And we have eggplants that are on the watch list also. So if you're into eggplants, keep an eye open for those. Cucumbers, everything looks good through here. Green beans looking good. Zucchini and yellow squash continues harvest stronger numbers. That's good. Cantaloupes says strong volume, so it looks good for those. Honeydews looks good for that. And here we have the herbs, and they break down the herbs like this. Everything looks steady. Then you see limited over here. The supply is limited. Quality is steady, and they come from Mexico. And then right down here we have fair. That means the quality is not as good. So, but the majority of the herbs are good. We have a little bit more here. It says lime leaves are tight. Lemon thyme is a no-go for some reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't look good. Here we have another one that's tight, and the rest of them seem pretty good. Artichokes looks good. Looking through here, and it looks like everything is pretty good. Carrots, again, escalated. And also, you see right here that corn is on the watch list. Corn prices remain really high still. And we'll probably start seeing that in corn meal and corn oil and just all kinds of stuff that's made with corn. As you can see here, bicolor yellow and white corn. See lighter crossings with that. So be on the lookout for that. And again, with the garlic remains very high, and it's going to go higher too. So if you can get some garlic in the ground, get it in the ground. Also with if you garlic powder, buy that stuff up anytime you see it. Even if you get the little dollar ones, buy 10, 15 of them if you can, because it's going to go up. And when you one thing I would suggest, when you get spices, check and see if it's got silicone in it. That's very bad for your system. Putting silicone in your body, but they put silicone in there so it doesn't stick together, so it doesn't get hard in the bottle. I rather bang on a bottle of my spice than eat silicone. But that's just a little tip there. Through here we see the garlic, and we see ginger again, tight, extreme. Mushrooms are on the watch list. I didn't know this. I overlooked this one. Market, however, is going potentially shortage of button-sized mushrooms as labor costs and a shortage of labor continues to impact mushroom industry. Yep, so it's going to go up. Mushrooms are going to get higher. Yeah, that looks like it's about it. Onions might be a little bit iffy there. Potatoes looking good. They're strong. Tomatoes, and it breaks down the tomatoes by different types and whatnot. And we have cherry tomatoes on a watch list. Good thing I got me some cherry tomatoes upstairs in my grow room, and they are doing really good. Apples, yep, we already talked about apples. Everything else looks good, and that's it, guys. Um, but if this is something that you guys want to see, I'll probably start bringing it to everybody's attention and stuff. If there's like big shortages of something or another, I'll bust it out and make a video of it. But all in all, guys, that's about all I'm going to do today on this. That's all we have on here. And hopefully I'll get the next one a little bit earlier so we can get a little bit bigger jump on the shortages that we might be seeing. But all in all, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, comment, all that good stuff. If you're going to subscribe, please do so. Do it, do it, do it. It's free. Plus, make sure you comment, say you're a new subscriber. That way it sticks it in place so they don't steal it. Until next time, God bless.